Okay. Let's see if that is a little better. All right, I think we are good. Yeah, that looks a lot better, guys. That looks a lot better. Awesome. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Are we? What's up, Barryman? What's going on? We got hey, heys. Are we live, live, live? Hey, 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 hey. All right. Getting a little too excited in here already. What's going on? We got Graham in the house from South Africa. That's awesome. We got Michael, Dave, Noah, Ben. We got Winston, Brian, Mike, Jacob. Awesome. Cool. All right. Greetings from Germany. What's going on? Dark tourism. That sounds fun, right? Hopefully you have some flashlights for that. Loud and clear. Awesome. Thank you. Raleigh, what's going on? Very, very cool. Awesome. So we're getting people in here. If you guys want to let me know again, kind of where you're from. I know a couple people told me that. Maybe let me know how the weather is in your neck of the woods. I'm in VA, close to the Lord and Warehouse. That's awesome. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Brian. That's very kind of you. Hit the like button, guy. Exactly. Thank you, David. Yeah, guys. So these platforms, for some reason, they love the like button. So 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 if you could just hit the thumbs up button. It really means nothing to you, but to us it does mean a lot. It helps people see our videos in the future and all that kind of stuff. So hit the thumbs up button if you guys are tuning in and hanging out with me today. Today is a really fun one, guys, because of course, as you can see, I am back from our headquarters. I'm back in the States, which is very exciting. And then also, of course, we need to talk about our August event that we just rolled out last night. This event is going on next week. So everything that I'm about to show you guys, you won't be able to purchase just yet, but you will be able to purchase it next week. So we'll go ahead and Raleigh, it's rainy, really. Sunny Michigan, that's awesome. It's hot and muggy, I hear you. Yeah, so I guess I'll just explain just real quick. Some of you guys know I was able to, I flew back about a week ago. I was able to get on the Emirates airline, which is like one of the nicest airlines. When you're flying across the entire world, there's not a whole lot of options. So because of that, I was able to get that Emirates flight, fly into Dubai. I was able to spend, kind of like half a day in Dubai, and then I flew home from Dubai. If you guys are in the Facebook group, you guys saw that they actually bumped me up to first class because I guess because I was flying by myself and they were running out of seats in economy. It was a really, really cool experience, very fun. Over the past week, I've been in Michigan with my girlfriend's family. So literally one day after I got back from spending over a month in China, I had to go spend a week in Michigan on kind of a lake trip. We went to Lake Huron. We went out on the boat. We had the paddle boards and the kayaks and all kinds of stuff. You can probably see I'm pretty tan right now compared to usual. But anyways, that was a really, really fun thing. And I just got back from Michigan a couple of days ago as well. So, and now we're in the middle of, promoting our August sale. So this summer has been absolutely insane. It's definitely one for the books. There's just a lot going on, guys. But thank you guys so much for being with me here today. Sean, living the good life. It is the good life. It is for sure. I'll take this over living the boring life any day. But man, am I fatigued still, man. I could probably sleep for like 2 days straight, to be honest with you guys. But obviously, no one has time for that. So anyways, that's enough about me. Of course, the point of this live video is for us to talk about all of the awesome products that we just unveiled last night. It's very exciting for the collectors out there. I know, some of the people were like, well, they don't have, a whole bunch of brand new models and things. So let me explain. We just finished our July summer sale, right? The July sale was absolutely massive. It was this week-long sale. We had the wheel spin on the website. The midsummer sale that I guess I could also call it is one of our biggest sales of the year. So obviously it's just impossible for a company to have sales of that magnitude every single month. So, of course, this sale has to be a little bit smaller than the one that we just had last month because it's just not possible to have these mega sales again and again and again. Also, keep in mind, for September, that's kind of our OFAN anniversary. So next month is going to be really, really huge as well. So we kind of have this month in the middle of two huge months. But with that said, we still have a bunch of really amazing products. Like, I'm really glad that we came out with some titanium offerings, right? This black stonewashed is beautiful. I remember going to the factory and I actually saw them building these. And my eye was drawn to these more than anything else that was at the factory, just because it just looks so incredible in this titanium stonewash finish. And it's got some weight to it, guys, because titanium obviously is heavier than aluminum. So this bad boy is pretty heavy, man. But it doesn't have that annoying amount of weight. Like if this was made out of brass, it would probably be too heavy to actually carry and use. But because of the fact that it's titanium, it is heavier than the aluminum. But the only thing that heaviness is doing is just making it feel more premium and more expensive. By no means is it too heavy to carry in your pocket on a regular basis. I've actually been carrying these gosh, I was even carrying one of these in China because I made them give me one while I was there. So I actually brought one of these back with me in my suitcase from China because I was carrying it while I was there for like a couple weeks. So I have actually been carrying these, and it's been completely fine. It's not too heavy. It's easy to carry. I have no problem carrying a light of this size. So unless you're all about the really tiny stuff, you might want to go with like the i3T or the i5R. But if you're not too worried about how big something is, to an extent, the Warrior 3S is a fantastic light to carry. It's got the tail switch, the side switch. It's got the 21700 battery, so you got the best battery in the business. You've got the deep carry pocket clip. You can see there the pocket clip goes all the way to the butt of the light, bezel down, deep carry. Look, if you're willing to carry something of this size, I would do it because the performance, the run times, the way it looks, the dual switches, all of that stuff is exactly what I want with a flashlight that I'm carrying with me on a daily basis, And now it's in this premium material. I'm definitely a titanium snob. I like titanium pocket knives. I like the higher end EDC stuff. So this is just really hitting the sweet spot for me. And that stonewash finish, dang, dude, that looks so good. That's what she said. Yeah, I know. I know. it just looks so good. Like, man, it has this like battle worn kind of look to it. Obviously we have no affiliation to it, but it almost kind of has this like kind of dystopian, like Star Wars kind of like feel and look to it. You know what I mean? And what's really cool about it is we even did it to the pocket clip. Do you see the pocket clip? How it has the wear on the edges? It's the finish, guys. The pocket clip isn't actually like worn down. It's just the finish of it. It's a brand new clip. But this is how the clip is coming from the factory. So even the clip itself has that worn down kind of battle worn style finish. So everything matches on this light. Like, man, even the front bezel isn't completely black. It still has that kind of worn down edges there going around the front of the bezel as well. So the whole thing is just like totally themed out. It's just awesome, man. Anyways, is Olight on the dark side? Yeah, right. I don't know. It just kind of gives me that like rugged, futuristic, Star Warsy kind of feel, It's like, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just, it almost looks kind of like a lightsaber, It's too small to be a lightsaber, but I don't know. It kind of has that look to it. Very, very cool. So anyways, I could go on and on about how awesome this thing looks. But But anyways, it is heavily discounted, guys. Since it is titanium, it's not that cheap. These are very expensive to produce, which is why we only have 3,000 of them worldwide. We even have less than 3,000 for our website, because keep in mind, we don't only sell our products at olightstore.com. We sell our products all over the world, right? So there's plenty of other markets and other countries that are getting at least a few of these. Obviously, the U.S. market is our largest market, but just keep in mind we have even less than 3,000, actually a considerable amount less than 3,000 on our site for this. And with the discount, I think they're like $50 off at least. They're around like $50 off. I think we're selling them for around like 110, 111. Full price on these is like 159. So they're right at around $50 off during the sale, and they are limited edition. Based on all the feedback that I've seen last night and this morning, I think these are going to sell out. Most people are saying this is their favorite light of the sale. A lot of people are talking about this one too, the Dream Blue, which we'll talk about the details on that as well. But these are the two lights that everybody is kind of freaking out over, you know what I mean, for this event. So I think these are going to go pretty quick. So speaking of that, let me go ahead and put this one down, and we'll just talk about this one as well. So we did actually just unveil the secret code in our Facebook group for you guys to be able to access this on our site. So we're marking our 7th anniversary of our official Facebook group in August, right? So it's our 7th anniversary. If you guys didn't know, and man, my glasses just keep falling down. I do not know why, but anyways, I still want to be able to see your comments. So if you guys didn't know, I actually started the Facebook group myself. That's one of my, I guess, accolades of working here. So, obviously when it hits August and we hit our anniversary for our Facebook group, it's a pretty big deal, not only for Olight, but definitely for me, just because I'm proud of how successful it's gotten. Obviously we have plenty of people in there who have, highly contributed to the success of that group. But I'm proud to have started it, 7 years ago. And, it's something really cool. And it's just a great way for all of our fans to come together and be able to share their own stories about Olight. People share even their personal stories. So, wedding anniversaries, or maybe they had a child. All these kinds of things. So we've really kind of become a community and a family in that Facebook group. If you're not a fan of Facebook, I completely understand, but I think it's worth setting up a Facebook account if you don't have one already, just to join that group. If you have a Facebook page, you can make the whole thing completely private. You don't even have to put a bunch of personal information on there. You don't even have to be friends with anybody. Like, you can basically just kind of have like a ghost page if you really want to. So that way you can still enjoy some of the things that are on Facebook without actually having to like fully have Facebook. You know what I mean? I know some of our fans do that, where they literally only have Facebook to be a part of our group. But anyways, just to let you guys know, it's a really cool place. But we're starting every year, we're starting to do an exclusive product to mark the anniversary of the group, right? So again, August this year makes 7 years for the group, and we are doing this one. So this is the Dream Blue, or the Genie Baton 3 Pro Max. It's got this beautiful kind of midnight blue, but it's not midnight blue. It's hard to even explain. It's kind of this midnight blue mixed with a little bit of green and teal. It's very interesting. And then the gold accents all over it look fantastic. So the front bezel's gold. We've got gold going around the neck of the light, the head of the light. We've got the gold clip, gold bezel around the switch. And then we have the gold going around the back right there as well. So I think the color theme is absolutely beautiful. One of the members in our group actually helped us design this colorway. So we even had a fan help design this. So I think this is just like the definition of the Olight community. You know what I mean? The only thing about that, though, is in order for you guys to be able to purchase this on our website during the sale event, you have to go to the Facebook group and get the exclusive code in order to unlock this product to be able to add it to your cart. So when you go to olightstore.com, you're going to click add to cart, and it's going to have a little disclaimer that pops up that says type in the secret code in order to be able to buy this. You're going to have to type in the code that is in our Facebook group, and it is actually there as we speak. We went ahead and posted it so that way you can get ready to purchase this and add it to your cart before the sale even starts. Okay. So again, just out of decency to the people in the group, I'm not going to tell you guys the code. You're going to have to go to the group and find it yourself. But I think it's definitely worth it, and I think these are going to sell out immediately. Okay. So there you go. Another product that I think is just going to be an absolute home run. And while we're at it, I'll just go ahead and show you the purple one as well. So we're doing 2 Baton 3 Pro Max releases for this event. We get a lot of requests in the Facebook group and from our fans to do more purple options. We got a lot of fans who are actually collecting all of the purple products that we've released, and we have released quite a few over the years. So it's only right to also release the Baton 3 Pro Max in this finish as well. Again, guys, these lights are 2,500 lumens. They're not big at all. You can see them in my fist right here. Magnetic charging, large side switch. They have moonlight, low, medium, high, turbo, and strobe mode. They have battery indicators in the side switches. They're a part of the Baton line, which is one of the most famous line of flashlights in existence. So they're just fantastic products. So we've got the Facebook exclusive version here, and then we have the purple with the black accents as well. But really, really great flashlights, guys. We've heard nothing but great rave reviews for these lights since they came out. Amazing performance, really good run times with the 21700 battery. The Baton series are just really great flashlights, guys. They just are. They're just really good stuff. So if you can swing it, I'd pick up at least one of these, depending on which colorway that you like more. Okay. So we also have the Seeker 4 Mini. We have it in this bright blue color. We've released a lot of products in this color. In the July sale, we actually released the Marauder Mini in the same colorway. So we really just kind of did this to say thank you to the people who are collecting this color. Because again, just like the purple, we've released a lot of products in this kind of bright blue with black accent colorway. The shirt I'm wearing is only black and white, but as you guys know, the Olight colors is, that black and blue. So we had to release this light that, has become very popular, has become, a staple in our lineup very quickly. We had to release it in the signature blue color. Also, what's cool about this one is it does have a very floody beam. I like that word floody. It just, I don't even know if that's even like a word. But I like to say floody, which basically means it has a very wide beam because this has multiple LEDs and it has small reflectors. So when you add those together, it's going to give you a very wide, nice, kind of well spread out beam. Okay. But also you can do a double tap and that'll take you to the UV as well. So we've got UV and we've got flood, 1200 lumens on the white light. And then the UV is like 765. So pretty good stuff. It also is magnetic rechargeable, just like all the other lights that I've actually shown you today. The Warrior 3S, the Baton Pro Max, and the Seeker 4 Mini. I'm like going through all these lights in my head. They all use the same charger, okay? They all come with the charging cable, but it's cool to see so many different models of flashlights that use the same charging system. I like that consistency from light to light, So very, very cool. O'Doyle rules. I need a purple Seeker 4 Mini. That would be very cool. Very nice. Sean, did you get a new shirt on your trip? Yeah, so let me just explain this. We'll take a pause from the products. There's really not that many products left to talk about anyways, so I won't ramble for too much longer. But but yeah, so one of the really cool things and part of the culture of Olight in China is being healthy, right? That's a big theme with the company. Um, we want the people who work for our company to not only be smart and feeling good and all of that, but like we want you to also be physically healthy. You know, like that's a big part of life, right? So because of that, every single week, I believe it's on Tuesday, they all go out to the park and they run together. We're talking like hundreds of employees who go out and just go on a run together. There's a lot of like little smaller running clubs and workout clubs and things like that that are inside of the company as well. But I actually went out and ran with the company quite a few times while I was there. As you guys know, I've really gotten into running. I ran a marathon a few months back. I got a couple more races that are coming up in the next couple of months as well. So it was very nice to do. Anyways, this is the running shirt. Okay, so this shirt, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this shirt is like that kind of dry fit material. You know what I'm saying? Which is good for me doing these live videos and stuff because usually I get really sweaty and you can see all my sweat. But right now, my shirt doesn't actually look sweaty at all. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I should just wear these from now on. But anyways, so this is like the Olight Running Club shirt, I guess you could call it. But anyways, just one of the cool little things that Olight does. You got these little kind of fitness clubs and stuff like that that are set up for after work. So dry fit is nice. Moisture wicking. Thank you. There you go. I run outside for my Olight package, dude. Same. Let's see. Cool. Awesome. Anyway, so just another little tidbit of the stuff going on over there at the headquarters. Anyways, let's keep it going. I don't think I mentioned this yet. I'm sure most of the people watching this already know this. Please log into an account before placing your order, regardless if you're diamond level, silver and up, or if you don't have early access. It doesn't matter what type of customer you are. Just know that when the sale starts, please log into an account so you can get a free i3E. This is a new version of it, so we're not just giving you guys black ones or something like that or something that we've already sold for a very long time. We're giving you this very special, like cool new version of the i3E. We're calling it Stellar Blue. And let me see if I can move it around. Do you guys, there it is. Do you guys see the pattern that's on the blue? I think, yeah, you guys can see it now. There's a very cool kind of pattern. It's not the prism pattern. It's different than the prism. It's almost kind of a jeweled diamond pattern that's on the blue itself. That blue is stellar. Yeah, so it's very, very nice. There you go. There it is again. So you can see it's got the silver grooves there to give you some grip when you twist it on and off. Anyways, just a beautiful little light. The i3E is extremely reliable. My family, everybody has an i3E. They're all scratched up and beaten up, and they all still work fine. You can put these lights through the ringer, and they're still going to keep working. I know a lot of people who've thrown them through the washing machine because they left it in their pocket. They still work. So these are amazingly reliable lights. They run off of a AAA battery, 90 lumens. They also have the large split ring here, so it doesn't matter if you change your keychain around or use different size keychains or however you want to put it on your keys, it's still going to fit. I mean, this split ring is very large. So just a great little light. They're free, guys. All you got to do is just log into an account and you will see it in your cart automatically for $0. You don't even have to actually find it on the website and add it to the cart yourself. We do that part for you. So when you first log in during this event, you're already going to see something in your cart, and it'll be that light for $0. So take advantage of that at the very least. But the lights that I'm about to show you here are low in cost, and they're fantastic too. So we have the i3T in the titanium. We have this vertical lines type of milling on it, and it's very nice. These lines are very deep in the material. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these lines are extremely deep and they provide really nice grip. They're not sharp on the edges by any means. There's no way that I'm going to, hurt my finger, but very, very deep, just awesome looking vertical lines going through this light. And then we also did it on the tail cap as well. You can see they're just as aggressive on the tail cap. And then that way it makes it easy for you to unscrew the tail cap and swap out the battery. Okay. The i3T 180 lumens on high mode. I know some of you guys use the 10440 batteries. That's up to you. Obviously we don't tell you guys to do that, but I know a lot of people do that. With the titanium finish here with the bead blasted, it looks amazing. I don't know why you wouldn't add one of these to your cart if you're ordering other things anyways. Yeah. We also have the i5R here in this new neon green color. It looks amazing. There's no way you're going to lose this light. We've never done this finish before. This is brand new. It still has this kind of vertical milling that's going through it. I guess some people might put some resin in these little grooves here. You could do that. They're definitely deep enough to do that. But again, same design. It's just the neon green color. This is the i5R, so this one goes up to 350 lumens. Very bright flashlight. You can see the intensity of that hotspot. It also comes with the 14500 battery that is USB Type-C rechargeable. So you can just take out the battery. I'll go ahead and do it real quick. And you can see the Type-C port right there in the battery. You can plug it in right there, and it even has a battery indicator on the top so you know when it is fully charged, okay? But fantastic little light, really nice color. You're not going to lose it. If anything, this is just a great backup light. This is a great light for a toolkit, maybe a survival kit in the trunk of your car, maybe a first aid kit, whatever you got. It makes sense to have a small flashlight in a colorway like this, and the fact that it works with regular AA batteries, so you're always going to be prepared with this light. I think it's a really good option for you. All right. Let's show this as well. I gotta show the freeze. First off, it comes with the O-Knife pouch, and it also comes with this really cool coin. So do you guys see? So there's a shark right there, and then here's the knife itself, and it says Freeze 3 O-Knife folding pocket knife, and it says Outdoor Elite and O-Knife there on the front as well. So really cool custom coin that comes with this one. Free of charge, it just comes with it in the pouch. The pouch even has its own little sleeve for the coin, which is kind of funny. So you can see there that there's this separate pouch here just for the coin, so it doesn't scratch the knife when it's in the pouch with the knife. And it comes with a microfiber cloth as well. So it's just the little things that make these so great. So we have the Freeze 3 with the OD green. It does have the black pocket clip and the black hardware, so that way it's going to be really low key when you have it in your pocket. It is a deep carry clip, so there's going to be barely any of the knife hanging out of your pocket. And then it's got the signature Freeze 3 Damascus blade. It looks amazing with these scales. To be completely honest, I like this version much more than the one with the black and the blue scales. I think it just looks great with the OD green and the Damascus blade. Just a really cool colorway. Very, very ergonomic. This is extremely comfortable. It's got a massive finger choil, so you're not going to cut your finger. I mean, I have big fingers, and there's no way that I'm going to cut myself choking up with that choil. And then, I mean, the action is just, it's like, I mean, this thing is so fidgety. It also has jimping all the way up to right here. So if you're choking up, you still have some really nice grip on there. It's just a great knife, guys. Really, really cool in the OD green. I was really glad to see that we came out with this colorway. Yeah. Just needs titanium scales to go with. Dude, it would be heavy with titanium scales. So glad it's back for another run. I agree, Ben. We needed to definitely do some more finishes of this knife. I remember when we came out with the black and blue scale version, a lot of people were saying like, oh man, I wish they released other scale versions and things like that. So here we are. And the OD green, I think, was a great choice. You can see I've been using this one. So there's some smudges and things on the blade. There you go. You can see just how nice that Damascus is. Very cool. So anyways, these are limited as well. I think these are going to sell out very fast. I believe there's only 3,000 of these as well. The titanium i3T is 6,000 of these, I believe. These are only 3,000 of the Dream Baton 3 Pro Max. The titanium stonewashed Warrior 3S is also only 3,000. The things that I know that are not limited edition is the purple Baton 3 Pro Max, the blue Secret 4 Mini. These are not limited edition, so we should continue selling those. This is not limited as well. Hopefully we can come out with other products in this color as well. But most of the stuff in this sale is limited edition, guys. Yeah, most of the stuff in this sale needs O port in every box. That would be really cool. That's a good idea. Any chance of just selling the scales? No, because these are limited edition. So once we've sold these knives, that's it. That's it. So if you want to get these scales, like if you like the look of this, I know, it would be nicer to just buy the scales and throw them on the one you have, but at least if you get this one, then you'll have a collection. You'll have two different versions of it that you can choose from. But yeah, considering that these are limited, they're going to be very popular. They're going to probably sell out because of that. That is the way it is. But man, you can see here, I just keep playing around with it because it's just so awesome. And that's what she said. Okay, let's go ahead. This is the last thing I want to talk about, and then we will give away a free flashlight. So this is the Exploit Mini. If you guys remember, we came out with a knife pouch. we came out with a knife pouch before that sold out like immediately. If you guys remember, we sold out of that so fast. But we wanted to come out with a smaller knife roll. For me, this is perfect because I have the Exploit. I have two of the Exploits that I use at home, but it's a little too big to just like throw in my bag. But sometimes, like if I'm visiting friends or I'm going out to do something, I want to have more than one knife with me. So because of that, it makes a lot of sense to have a compact pouch that I can actually just toss in my bag and just go. And this is perfect for that. Can you guys tell the canvas on this thing? Can you tell how rugged this thing is? It reminds me of like one of those like I'm not actually scratching it up, like it's just the way that this canvas is. But it reminds me of those like army surplus stores. This reminds me of like an army issued like duffel bag. That's kind of like the material for this. I'm sure you guys kind of know what I'm talking about, but this material is very thick. It's very rugged. And when I first pulled this out of the box and held it in my hand, I was like, yo, this canvas is awesome, man. So anyways, I love the material and the feel of this. It's really great. Yes, old style duffel bags, exactly. Obviously the new gear and all of that stuff is a lot more high tech, but like that kind of classic military surplus canvas, that's what this like reminds me of. So anyways, I'll go ahead and flip this open. But what's funny about it is you've got this really rugged kind of military style canvas here on the outside. But then on the inside, you have this very, very soft suede material that is the material that's actually going to be going up against the knives. And what's a really nice touch is this suede style material. We put the Olight logo and also the O-Knife logo there on the top. But what's really nice about it is this suede material not only goes from top to bottom underneath these pockets, but it's also inside of the pockets as well. Do you see that? So it's also on the inside, which means that when your knife goes in the pocket, it's fully engulfed in this suede material. So it's not like there's rough material on the inside of this pocket itself. There's also the suede in there. And it's kind of this, it's not suede, it's kind of this like microfiber suede kind of feel to it. It's hard to explain, but anyways, your knives are not going to get scratched in this thing. This is like plush stuff. Anyways, so I'll go ahead and just take this big guy. I'll toss it in there, and you can see that these little pockets are plenty large enough because the Freeze 3 is a massive knife, and it fits just fine in here. Also, it does come with this pouch, or this patch, sorry. And you can see Exploit Mini is written on the patch, and it has this cool kind of camping scene on it. Obviously, you don't have to keep the patch there, but when you order this and get it in the mail, it is going to be there. You can throw it on your patch wall or whatever you want to do. You could put other patches here on the front as well on all the other little pockets. It's up to you however you want to customize it. And then basically you just take it like this, and then you can just fold it back up if I can do it properly. There we go. So we go like this, and we take this strap, and we just close this down, okay? Obviously, you can kind of adjust this however you want to, but there you go. So, yeah. Obviously, it's going to get fatter as you put more and more knives inside of it, but this cord right here, let me show you this cord. This cord can stretch very, very far, so you can make this thing as fat as you want, and this cord is still going to wrap around it. And this is very thick stuff. You're not going to break this either. So yeah, really, really nice little product. I love the feel of it. It's very well thought out. This isn't just some like throwaway junk. You know what I mean? Like this is a legitimate way for you guys to store your knives when you want to put them in your backpack and go somewhere. Maybe go into a get together with friends. You want to talk about knives, that kind of stuff. This is perfect for that. So really, really like it. It's the same as the inside of the Hanks. Actually, it's softer. It's softer than the inside of the Hanks. Even softer. So it's, gosh, it's just so nice, man. It's incredible. Really, really nice. I'm very, very happy with the quality of this. Very happy. So just wrap it around. Boom. We're back. There you go. So there you go, guys. So we have the two new versions of the Baton 3 Pro Max. We have the titanium i3T. We have the neon green i5R. We have the blue Seeker 4 Mini. Of course, we have the dark stone-washed Warrior 3S made out of titanium. We also, of course, have the green Freeze 3 with the Damascus blade. And then, of course, we have a bunch of other stuff on the website that's on sale. We still have the DIY bundles section where you guys can add different products together and get an even bigger discount, up to 40% off. That's a really good way to get a really good deal on some Olights. We do have a couple free tiers. We have the yellow O-Tackle, and we have the green Gober kit as well. A couple free tiers there to get some extra free lights, depending on how much money you spend. It's just a really good sale, guy. I would just suggest going over to olightstore.com, checking it all out. Definitely head to the Facebook group if you can and get that code, so that way you can go ahead and add this Baton 3 Pro Max to your cart. And that's what's going on. So can you get them in the UK blue? I'm really not sure. I wish I had more information about the other countries. I would suggest going to the Olight UK Facebook group. There is a UK specific Facebook group where we do have UK-based reps there who know all of that information. Also, you can go to olightworld.com. We also have the olightstore.uk website as well. So there's a lot of resources for the UK. Don't think that we're leaving you hanging. It's just I'm not completely sure if everything is going to be available in the UK or only certain things. In terms of the pocket knife, probably not. because as you guys know, there's a lot of locking knife rules in the UK. So I would assume that might not be available. But hopefully some of these lights will be available for you guys. But I would highly suggest checking out the Olight UK Facebook group. That's a great way to talk to UK based reps and get all the information there. Like the titanium, you guys need a spokesperson for the Obuy store. I agree, Cody. That's one of the things that we talked about when I was in China. Obviously, unfortunately, doing Olight is already just way too much work for me. That's why we keep hiring people to help me. But yes, I think in the future we will have some specific people, hopefully U.S. based, to be able to help out with Obuy. When I was in China, I actually did do a lot of things for Obuy. We did a lot of special pictures. We did some marketing material and that kind of stuff. So I try to help out with Obuy when I can. But obviously Olight is our main business, and they would prefer to have me focus on that more. But yeah, hopefully, we'll have more and more resources for Obuy because I do think we need them for sure. Obuy has some great deals in their sale this month. I agree, Brian. I agree. Obuy.com, guys. Really good website. I'm a really big fan of the sunglasses. I even have a pair of the sunglasses right here. I really like these sunglasses. I've been wearing these like crazy. These are called the Sun Soles. And I wore these like the whole time I was in China. And I've been wearing them pretty much every day. And they just look fantastic. They have the little springs in them to where they kind of open up like this. They kind of have almost that like Wayfarer style look. They have rubber inserts on the ears, rubber insert here on the nose as well. These are polarized. And this is just like one of the products. There's a bunch of other sunglasses. There's titanium cups. There's tints. There's EDC stuff. There's all kinds of stuff on that website, but really, really good stuff. I need those springs for sure. Wide phase, dude. Look at my glasses, man. For sure, man. I wear like XL glasses, and these fit just fine. So for you guys that have a bigger head, a bigger face, just like I do, you're gonna love these. Especially, they're very comfortable. Not only are they springy, like they actually have the springs in the little side pieces here, but also just the material itself bends. There's a lot of give to the material of these glasses, so they're very, very comfortable. They're not gonna like jot into like your temples. They're not gonna like put a bunch of pressure in your temples. So, yeah, the springs make a big difference in comfort. Absolutely, absolutely. Big brain. Big skull. I don't know about big brain, but all right, guys, let me go ahead. Let me give away a flashlight. Let's see here. What should we give away? Let's do this because this is a new finish. I'm excited about it. Let's give away one of these i5Rs in the neon green color. Okay, so you guys have a chance to win this i5R in the neon green color. What I'm going to do is ask you guys. We're going to play the number game. So I'm going to pick a number from 1 to 100 in my head. Whoever picks the number correctly, the first person to do that in the comment section, you are going to win this free flashlight for $0. Okay? And that's all we're going to do for this one. So let me think of a number in my head. Okay, I've got the number in my head. And so let's go ahead and we're going to start the bidding. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead, guys. Start the bidding. All right, let's take a look here. Okay. All right, let me just scroll back up. I will absolutely make sure that I'm correct on this. I'm going to scroll, look at it very, very slowly. Man, that one was close. Okay. If you're just tuning in and you're like, what the heck is this guy doing? I am doing a giveaway and I'm looking for the winner. All right. Here we go. Okay, there it is. So the right answer was 38, and the first 38 is Feahnorl. Feahnorl. Feahnorl? Nori? Feahnorl? So that's what I've got. So Feahnorl. Yes. So Fee, I'll call you Fee. Congratulations. That's me. Yes. Good. You heard me. Okay, cool. So so I saw like a 37 right at the very beginning, and I was like, but it was 38. So so send me an email, Sean, SEAN at olightstore.com, SEAN at olightstore.com. Send me your address. Let me also get your phone number for the shipment. And then we will go ahead and send out your light for $0. Okay. So congratulations. I hope you guys are pumped up about the weekend. Happy Flashlight Friday. I hope you guys are pumped up about this sale event. Head to olightstore.com and check it all out. Again, we don't only have all of these products that I just showed you guys, but we have a ton of other stuff that's on sale. It actually is a really great sale. Get the Titanium Warrior 3S, guys. I think that's going to be a collector's item. Titanium i3T is fantastic. This Dream Light right here in this new blue with the gold accents looks amazing. All kinds of really cool stuff for this sale. I'm glad that we're able to do something considering the fact that last month, the July summer sale was so massive. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate all of your support, and we'll see you all next week. All right. Peace.